So, hello, beautiful people! There we are again in fucking Sweden! So, you never know what happened just now, Nat. I've got a call from a friend of mine, Benjamin, um, from Australia, fucking Australia. And I showed him around. He said, "Man, no, man, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. I'm sitting here going to the beach. It's 30 degrees. I'm fucking hot, man. And, uh, and another good thing is I'm changing the world. I'm changing the world with small steps. And you're a part of it. You're watching this. You're getting energy from me. You're getting energy to do things." And he told me like, man, man, I watch your movies, man. And I'm like, whoa. And he says that he follows me. How crazy is that? That I can change with my smile, your smile. Just so, like that, just like that. And it makes me happy. So, but that's our secret. So I have to repack myself again. And I like to help people. I really do. And he told me, oh. Don't tell anyone. It's our secret. Oh, this is the same spot where I almost, for the second time, fell down. As you can see, it's really slippery. So, and he told me like, we were the twin flames. And I am a bit emotional. There is also a secret about We Were the Twin Flames. There is a part that I always find really hard to sing because it's the truth. And the truth can sometimes hurt. But that's fucking life. That's fucking life. And then you turn around and you focus on the things that are important at this point. I'm training, I'm changing, I'm doing. I'm showing you around. And that's not the only thing, but look at this. Then it's now, I don't know how cold it is, because I don't feel cold at this moment. As you know, I'm from the Netherlands. That doesn't make a difference. But as you know, I go swimming in the ice and everything. But for me, I really love this kind of life. Of course, I'm also really emotional because I really miss my house. I had so much opportunities. Oh, but what he told me, like, so what Benjamin from Australia told me, that man, I really like that song, We Were the Twin Flames. And that makes me so happy. Because I'm not only doing this for me. I'm doing this to change the world and make this a better place, because there's so much going on. There's so much sadness. And it's logic that we are sad. But we have to go on. We have to keep on smiling. That's the only thing we have. That's the only thing that we always will have, ourselves. So there is nobody that can change that. Only us. So we're doing that. And I'm here healing myself, talking to myself. And even when I talk to you, I talk a little bit to myself and changing things. I'm changing things. I got yesterday a breakthrough. One of the breakthroughs is that I experienced a lot of people around me that didn't have the same mindset. And if people don't understand you, they will try to let you understand them. And then the problem exists. And at that point, I was not strong enough. I was not strong enough. I can be true about that. I wasn't strong enough because I was focusing on the wrong things. But it has to be done. And the crazy thing is what I've learned about it, and that's something that I still have to learn, that if you focus on the wrong things, you can lose people around you. And I assume that people always knew that I know. Just like my ex-girlfriend Suzanne. Um, when we arrived in Hungary, I was so disappointed about how I left the house because I didn't know that she was coming. And I wanted to show off our house at that point. So I worked every day. Every morning I stepped out of bed and I went to clean the house. And she didn't feel emotional attached, and I didn't understand it because I was doing it for her. So I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm trying to um, look what the girls find emotional attached, because that's what she told me, and it's not totally true, and she knows it. But yeah, what do you think about? What do you do about a girl that has her mind set on different things? Nothing. We go on and we smile. At least that's what I do, and I still try to help her. I'm still um, thinking of her just like my best friend Melissa. I always think of her, um, and also I find that really difficult. Um, Also because I'm busy with other things, and um, yeah, and everyone around me is so amazing. Um, you only need to know how to connect with them, and that's sometimes I find that really difficult. And for me, this is more easy. I'm more a person that talks to themselves, and sometimes girls just want you to talk to them. So I'm fucking learning. So I'm talking to friends of mine, asking them questions about what why didn't my ex-girlfriend see that personally I thought that I was really deep emotional connected. Um, I cannot ask her that question anymore because she threw me out of her life. So that was the twin flame. I, that was really a small thing. A small thing. It's a big thing. I don't like that, of course, because I want to learn and I'm open to learn. So it's a little bit pity. It's a little bit pity, but does it maybe say more about her than maybe over me? Um, is it a misunderstanding? Probably it's always will. Um, because misunderstanding they stand so easily. Like just an example. She was really busy finding a house, so I was helping her by giving her room and time, and don't going deeper on our conversations or over the things that she told me in private. Um, because I thought it was maybe too much for her. And there we go. There's misunderstanding first time. We think for another, and it's crazy that we think about of another. It's crazy that we have so much problems with communicating. It's also telling us how sick this world is. How can it be that we go fucking for more than a decade to school and that we don't learn to communicate with each other? Tell me that. Tell me that this world is sick. The bad people, as I call them, um, they want workers. They don't want to have people. They don't just want you to work, and it's all about their money and their own griefs. They want to have 33 cars because they want another Ferrari, and they're telling everyone, "Look at me! I got 33 cars," and they forget what life is really about. Life is doing this together. Life is doing this. Life is sharing. Life is changing, and then we can do that. And it's not as hard as we think. It's not as hard as we think, but we have to take time for ourselves. And in this world, that's also a thing. How can you make time for yourself if everything is made around money, about making money? If you don't pay your bills, they want more money. If you don't pay your insurance, do you know what they want? They want more money. When you go to your bank, you put your money on the bank. Do you know what the bank wants? More money. This world is wrong. It's not us anymore. And we have to do something about it. And that's where my music comes in, I hope. I'm hoping that my music can make you happy a little bit. And I also hope that it touches you. And when it touches you, let that energy flow. It's there. So it has a reason. Cry, cry. I will, but just when I hang up, then I will cry. And I believe that's a beautiful thing. I think so. So this was a talk from me to you, and opening up, trying to change some things by and yeah, by myself, and that's what I really need. And then of course this can help a fucking lot, man. And hear me or the snow. And now you're here with me. Smile. I'm gonna turn it around, and you can still listen to my voice. So maybe because still people, more people are liking it. Is it maybe a crazy possibility that you share if you like it? I can help more people if there are more people looking at this. I want to change you. I want to change you in the positive way. I want to change you in the best way you will ever want to be. If you want to be a fucking musician. If you want to be a fucking musician, just fucking do it. I'm starting it. How crazy is that? And do you know what? People like it. And they thank me. And do you know what I do? I thank them. Because how beautiful is it that they want to listen to me? It's just a point of view. It's just a point of view. And it's for me the biggest compliment there is. If people tell me like, man, you touch me, and don't get me wrong, but this is the messages that I get. There are more people sending me messages and telling me, wow, man, we follow you, and I'm like, what? Really? That's fucking me, man. That's fucking me. And the people are following me, and now I'm in Sweden. I go all the way. I go everywhere. I change things. My smile. Yesterday I was in a hi-fi shop. I was with my manager, my friend Chad, and we were looking for materials for getting to the next level for music. And I had a good talk with that guy. And Chad came outside and he told me like, Dylan, you know that you probably changed that guy's life. And I was like, what is he telling me? Yes, yes, I do. I do. When I was a teacher in the Netherlands, I changed people's lives. I opened their perspectives. That's what I wanted to do. I found it so beautiful. And do you know a real funny story about that? When I was a teacher, there was the leading teacher. She came up to me and she said, Dylan, you send out all the forums so the people can tell us how they find the school. I said, yes, I did. She said, did you read them? I said, no, I didn't. She said, okay, I want to read a few of them for you. Okay, I said, okay, I was like, okay, why? But okay, that's in my head, why? So I didn't say that. And in Dutch, that's a normal word, so it's not. Yeah, in English, it's why is more like what. Also, I have a story about that. That's fucked up. But I said why, and then somebody get really mad, and I'm like, why? It's a question. Can you tell me more? But communication is hard. Okay, so she took the papers and said, the whole school is really bad. We don't like the school at all. Only Dylan, he's really cool. I was like, oh, yeah. She said, I'm gonna read the next one. She said, there are really bad teachers, and the only one that really can teach is Dylan. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here, Maybe next time I have to read them, but that's a small part of mine, So, yeah, in my life is sometimes really surprising, and crazy enough, I can remember and recall a lot of things, And yeah, I like to tell you more about it. I really want to make you happy. And I will be happy because I know I make people happy. I'm gonna make a movie still. My computer is installed. Um, we have I have a room at this point. So it's not optimal because I left my house in Hungary, of course, and that's optimal. I fantasize every day about Hungary. I went away because I was sad. But don't tell anyone.